staircase is a visual tool to help students understand how note values relate to each other. This staircase is a great analogy when you're working with beginner or elementary students, older beginners, adult students, or even theory students. There's more information at the end of the video about other resources and books that can be used for rhythm training. For now, let's get started with note names. Assuming everyone has a basic idea, we're going to start with the whole notes, then you have half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. And yes, there are fractions involved in these note values, but we're not going to be dealing with them as the math can get a bit complicated for younger students. Just a reminder that eighth notes and 16th notes have 1 or 2 flags respectively. They can also have 1 or 2 beams and then can come in groups of 2, 3, 4, or more. So here's the staircase. We're going to be going down the staircase and we're going to be multiplying by 2 when we do it. A little bit of math, but hopefully not too much. Starting on the top step, you have the whole note. A whole note is equal to the step below, which is a half note, times 2. The half note is equal to the step below times 2, which is 2 quarter notes. The quarter note is equal to the step below, which is the eighth note, times 2. And finally, the eighth note is equal to the step below times 2, or 2 16th notes. So now we're going to look at how the staircase can be applied in a different way. Again, just using multiples of 2 and avoiding fractions. We're going to start on the top step with a whole note. A whole note is equal to 2 half notes. If you take that 2 and multiply it by 2, you get 4 quarter notes. Multiply by 2 again, you get 8 eighth notes. And finally, multiplying by 2 again to get 16 16th notes. The note values will always stay on the same steps, but you can change the numbers. So let's say you start on the second step with a half note. 1 half note is going to be equal to 2 quarter notes. Multiply by 2, you get 4 eighth notes. Multiply by 2, and you get 8 16th notes. The beauty of the analogy is you can start on any step you like, using whatever number is applicable for the situation. Going up the stairs, the process is reversed, and you divide by 2. Starting on the bottom step with 16 16th notes, divide by 2, you get 8 eighth notes. Divide by 2 again, 4 quarters, then 2 half notes, and finally 1 whole note. Going up the staircase, you just have to be sure you've chosen a number that's divisible by 2. So here's another example, starting on the bottom step with 8 16th notes. Going up to the next step is 4 eighth notes, 2 quarter notes, and finally 1 half note. Dots are something students often find confusing, so to keep it simple, we're again going to avoid any use of the word fraction. We'll start with the dotted whole note. A dotted whole note is equal to a whole note plus the step below, or a half note. A dotted half note is equal to a half note plus the step below, which is a quarter note. A dotted quarter is equal to the quarter note plus the step below, an eighth note. And finally, the dotted eighth note is equal to the eighth note plus a step below, which is the 16th note. Triplets are the last rhythmic element we're going to be dealing with on the rhythm staircase. If you are a beginner or elementary student, do not worry about this section, as you will not be seeing triplets in your music for quite a while. Starting with triplet half notes. These are 3 half notes that you will find in 1 whole note. So you just go up to the next step. Triplet quarter notes are 3 quarter notes that are equal to 1 half note. Again, just going up to the next step. Triplet eighth notes are 3 eighth notes that you will find in 1 quarter note. And triplet 16th notes are 3 16th notes that you will find in 1 eighth note. If you're looking for other resources, you can check out the Piano Workbook YouTube channel. There's information on the rhythm drill books. They're featured in part 4 of the music literacy series. And there are also instructional rhythm videos with excerpts from the drill books demonstrating the most common rhythmic patterns. For more information, you can always visit our website, pianoworkbook.com, visit our YouTube channel at Piano Workbook, or check out our Facebook page. Just search up Piano Workbook Siemens. All of the books are available on Amazon. For easy links, just go to the Piano Workbook purchase page. Or if you're in Canada, be sure to visit Long & McQuaid or Tomley Music.